Hello YouTube, this is MR1079 coming at you with another World of Warship video. Today we're going to take a look at the premium Soviet destroyer Tashkent that you can get if you have played the game for at least 6 years, or at least got it 6 years ago and occasionally have popped on. This is it in its 1939 configuration, not later after the Russians get it and then put dual mounts, so we're only getting the little single mounts that they got when the Italians had built it for them. Nice looking ship, not that much in active history besides it being basically, well, a transport ship. See, I haven't played with it. Got to go in AI first. See, there's the modifications that you can get for it. Standard stuff. Load out. Maybe 10 kilometers. That's good. Usually get that type of range with 20. It's at least Japanese, and 44.8 knots. No wonder they looked up and said it was a frickin' race car, basically. 130. As you can see, little brief bio there. Lead ship, blah de blah. Only one pre-war before, of course, it when they could order stuff from Italy before they were part of the Axis, when I guess they were buddies. And then, of course, well, Operation Barbarossa kind of ended that between the Axis powers and the Soviet Union. Not many, I guess, ships that I can actually say that are actually Soviet ships. Granted, they're all Soviet ships since it's the USSR's Navy, but most of the ships I've done for the Russian Navy, they are Imperial ships. They are not that of actual, true, honest to goodness Soviet ships. Which probably would be the only other one I could think of off the top of my head that actually existed that I've done is October Revolution, but technically that was an Tsarist era dreadnought era battleship versus then what it was reformed into. Action stations. Good acceleration, won't have to change that, it looks like. Can't believe I'm saying it right. I've heard of it a handful of times, but speed up over. Usually it's like 33, 35 knots for destroyers. 44, impressive, and I can't wait to see what it is with actual speed boost, and see how damaging these torpedoes are now since of my little upgrades I've given them. But like I said, in terms of what this thing did, not much. It did some shore bombardment against the Nazis, survived a little bit from the Luftwaffe once, and eventually her luck ran out. She helped ferry soldiers into, I can't remember the battlefield, but she was stationed in Sevastopol, so she was able to ferry soldiers in and wounded soldiers and people out of the battlefield, and she did quite good. Let's see, a minute, I guess technically not that bad. Just in case I'll get to aiming.
Smoke screen set.
Not bad. Just to finish her off, because these little 5-inch guns aren't going to do nothing. Boom.
Enemy cruiser founder. Our team has taken the lead.
Tink, tink, tink. He got at least hit by a torpedo. Haha. Let's see. Don't know why that little nip that I got is enough for it to keep going.
Our team has taken the lead.
One thing I can see, this is a good ship to do like attack run missions. Get in with her speed, launch her torpedoes, and get out quick.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Turn you, turn. Keep going. Leave me alone. Ah, darn it.
You destroyed an enemy cruiser.
That there, the grass zeppelin will finish her off. That Tisn't would probably be good in the new War Tales. I bet. In that little Soviet mission, since, well, she gets to defend the motherland against the Germans like she did, shooting at them from the water in the ports and all that. But yeah, she was attacked by the Luftwaffe. Her escort got destroyed, broken in half, but then she got away. She found a bunch of rescue ships. She got towed out, and then when she was finally stationed, they sunk her. Luckily, I guess I guess from what what I gathered from what I heard is no crew members were aboard. I guess thankfully, so no loss of life. It's just loss of the ship, where since she was in port, since I guess she was just flying the colors, and crew was coming to get her, and all that to start working on her, and she just sunk right in place after the Germans took the city where she was stationed, and the Soviets then retook her. They did raise her eventually, but they did say she was too far gone, at least her hull was, for her to do anything, so they took her to a sandbar, left her there, and scrapped her at the end of the war. But damn. It was so close, I could have gotten away and didn't get to see her speed. Well, her speed boost, I should say.
Nice work.
Let's see, German aircraft carrier versus German battleship. So, I guess we just have to wait. At least until I get the standard battle. And we're good. Don't know if I'll have edited some of that out, but for the first battle, not that bad. No, one thing I forgot to show you, this is a commander that I have, his upgrades, and these are the two that I've gotten for range and damage, so good that those torpedoes hit quite well, because I know everyone's scared of the Japanese torpedoes, and later on the American ones got good. German ones were not as well known, but pretty much they had the same problems at the beginning as we did, but they were just worked on a little bit more, so... You just said that. Alright, let's see if now we can put her to full power and see how good her speed is actually from 44. I'm guessing upwards 50, so that's usually ships that you get when you're, and what's it called? Those specialized missions where it's like, oh, you lose your turrets, or you only use torpedoes, but you go extremely fast.
Battle starts.
There's one back. And then Ninja Turtle skins. Nelson, you are a good ship. Can't wait to get Rodney when she appears. But yeah, Tesnet here is definitely a scout destroyer, and she can do some damage, at least with her torpedo tubes. Of course, like any destroyer, her guns are only good against her same caliber ships, maybe pestering the enemy to set them on fire. Yes, this ship definitely more, you need to at least get her into the realm of she's good, make her torpedoes very dangerous, because those 5-inch guns aren't going to do nothing even if she was the dual variant of torpedo tubes, or torpedoes, main guns where they had dual turrets. They don't think it would have done much anyway, so
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
this is good. Gets in, scouts the area, gets out. Maybe if one day we get submarines, maybe she'll be very even good in that role, since she can get to the area that someone has saying, hey, if you're especially in a group, like, hey, I spotted a destroyer, go and get it. Oh, another Tisney. Shoot. Back it up, back it up, back it up. No. Aye! That hurt.
Pull below the waterline. We're flooding quickly. All stations. Problem solved, sir. That's how it's done.
At least one off in that direction, just in case.
Smoke screen set.
Ooh, 3 minutes before another one. Don't like that. Get back here, you. Don't like being pinged by sonar. Hit the gas and go, Tesnet. Go, 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 go.
Engine boost activated.
Roll. Get the heck out of here now.
Problem solved, sir.
Roll. Yeah.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
Come on. 5.
Requesting assistance.
Oh darn, never mind.
Fire on the enemy warship.
Destroyer sighted.
You're not touching the wheel. See how fast we can get her up to. Never mind, gotta touch the wheel. Yeah, come on. Nice and limber. Let's see, come on, can she break 50?
Attention. Reporting the target position.
I got her.
Destroyer sunk. Our team has taken the lead.
She can break 50. That's good. At least now we know her top speed is 50 when that upgrade.
Engine boost deactivated.
Gotta get back in there and get some shots off. Now we've done her speed test. Of course, we know her regular speed, but her real top speed. Ooh, this is a fast destroyer.
Torpedoes, direct front.
The other Tisnet, I destroyed it. Haha, no one can destroy it except a fellow one. I am the true Tesnet. You are not. Just send one off that direction. Just in case it gets around from the island. Good. Let me make sure 10.5. Good. Apologize for the helicopter flying overhead. If you can hear it. Also, just let me know your thoughts on Tisnet. How would you play her? Would you play her like how I have it, where it's like range and torpedo damage is what you'd want from her? Or would you maybe do something else? Yep, the Turtlefoot clan. Let's see how much longer. 10 seconds before a full torpedo loadout. Good. In the time of this recording, I have also recorded the Solus Prime video, but thank you all. I guess you all liked seeing my dog Bear and my cousin's dog Hannah playing together. Ooh. We win. Let's see. First time double victory. But first time in a while I think I've had a victory like this. So that is Tashkent. If I said it right, Tashkent. If you happen to have gotten her like I have as a World of Warship birthday gift, like, oh, thank you for being with us for 6 years and all that since the beginning, or close to the beginning within that 6 years time frame. She's a good ship. Quite. I think she might be a little. I think we've got one other destroyer than that is. But I can't remember which one it was. I'd have to look back on their website. But thus far, this one has set a good tone for good gifts like the Tier 5, like Pan-European Tier 5 cruisers we got. Step up, and a nice one. For me, like I said, Let me know in the comments, how would you build her? Would you build her like I have, to where it's pretty much a torpedo build ship? She's pretty much made for stealth, getting in, getting out, launching your torpedoes, and running away to the back lines, letting the heavy cruisers, battleships, and even some light cruisers to do even greater damage after you spot them. Which the torpedoes, they hit hard. You saw how what I got hit by a fellow Tisnet, even though it's probably, who knows if it's the same build and same levels as captains that I have them at. But now I'm just rambling, so I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave your comments down below and tell me, like I said, how would you build her? Do you like the ship? Do you wish maybe they gave us the dual turret 5-inch guns, or do you say it doesn't matter since it's a destroyer? They're not really known for their guns. It doesn't matter if they're the single mount or the twin mounts. Or maybe they'll just. Are you excited for whenever they give us the 41 version, which the Russians did upgrade a little bit more? It was better, a little bit better anti-aircraft guns than the dual turrets. Let me know. And as always, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.